वीडियोस देखने के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें जनसत्ता.com, बेल आइकन दबाकर पाएं लेटेस्ट नोटिफिकेशंस।
I think unfortunately, India not only looked west, it went to the Wild West, I think, in the sense we stayed more towards the impervious side. We tried to implement a hard lockdown, but which was still porous. So I think we have ended up with the worst of both worlds. On the one hand, a porous virus makes sure that the porous lockdown makes sure that the virus will still exist. And as you said, it is still waiting to hit you when you unlock. So you have not solved that problem. But you have definitely decimated the economy. You flattened the wrong curve. It's not the infection curve, it's the GDP curve. This is what we have ended with, the worst of both worlds. In my view, what should have been done is something more right of center, which is the kind of stuff that we are hearing out of Japan and Sweden. And people, when they hear about this in terms of being articulated as herd immunity, tend to think that herd immunity means, let the vulnerable die. It doesn't mean that at all. They're missing the details that whether it's in terms of sanitization, masks, distancing, Sweden, Japan, etc., are following all these practices. But they are not trying to go further into the unproductive zone, as you said, and make something that is relatively benign and manageable appear to be fatal and beyond control.
Looking at our situation, it's completely different. We have migrants, we have daily wage labor, and for some reason we looked west. Interesting question to me is, why didn't we look internally for our own solution? Instead of looking to the west or even to the east, why didn't we say, okay, we're actually a confident country. Let's look at ourselves and let's come out with an Indian solution, which is, sort of what you do with your motorcycles. So why was that not the natural impulse? What our discussion internally in the Congress party was at the time, that the response has to be decentralized. The central government has to operate as a support system and as an enabler. There are certain things that the central government needs to do, air traffic, railways, etc., and that it does. But then it moves the battle to the district, moves the battle to the chief ministers, and allows them and enables them to fight. Now, if you look at what has happened after the lockdown, which by the way, I've been calling a failed lockdown, because it's the only lockdown in the world where the disease is actually increasing after we're opening up.